Hey guys, it's me, Greta. So I promised you guys that I would do a video on how to put extensions in properly, or the way I was taught. This is basically what they look like. They come in a pack and they come numbered. So they basically come numbered and sized for the bottom, middle of your head, and top of your head. This is what they look like. You guys can see that. Sorry, okay? And what you do is you put them in and they snap in. Snap them off to take them out. They do sell them in different inch size. I personally, as long as my hair is, I like my hair really, really long when I put my extensions in. So I have an 18 in length. I have 18 and 16 inch. And I also have some that I had customly cut for around my face and the top of my hair. Being that my hair is really, really short and I wanted it to blend in really good. There's several ways on how you guys can buy them. One is you can buy them completely blonde if you want highlights. Being that I have highlights in my hair and I'm fairly light on top, I did buy them completely blonde. Originally, they came in a pack like this, okay? And what I did was I had them weaved, which means I had low lights put in them. So they came like this, but I had them dyed to this. So I had them, I had low lights the same color of my hair. So I had them customized. If you want highlights, you have to buy the pack, the color of the highlight, and then have low lights put in so it blends. If your hair is dark, buy a pretty color or buy, try to match them as close to your hair as possible. I do see a lot of you girls talking about, oh, I buy my hair at Sally's. By no means I'm telling you don't buy them there, but I have to be honest, I have spent $1,300 on having the keratin ones put in where they're glued in. Being that I had them for 6 months, I don't recommend them because when I took them out, I had practically no hair, okay? With the clip-ins, what I love is if I want to rock my short hair, something different. If I want to rock my long hair, I could do it. And you know what? It has actually made my hair a lot more healthier because all the curling and the flat ironing that I'm doing is to my actual extension hair. It hasn't been to my hair. I do recommend when you're going through weight loss surgery to invest in extensions because a lot of us thin out, a lot of us lose hair, and it's awesome to be able to have a tool that you can add in your hair and still feel sexy, and you can camouflage those, those days that you're going through, oh my God, or that you don't have clothes. It's awesome to have hair that to give you that sexy feeling back. You'd be surprised what a good pair of extensions does for you. That also brings me to, if you are going to do extensions, my first set of extensions, I think I spent 50, 60 bucks on. Let me tell you, yeah, I was so excited. 3 weeks in, they were literally falling apart. They were dry. They were just not good. So if you're going to use extensions, I use my extensions almost on a everyday basis. My last pair that I bought is I think I spent $180 on my pack of hair, and let me tell you, it was the best $180 that I spent because they literally, having them for 3 months now, they look like the day I bought them. They are still in good condition. Mind you, I curl them, flat iron them, I've washed them. They are human hair, so you can do everything that you want to them. Things that you're gonna need that I use on a day basis is a teasing brush. I will show you guys how to properly put them in. I know I've had a lot of you guys tell me, Greta, they fall out. I'm gonna show you the trick so that they don't fall out. I do buy these, okay? They're little metal clasps. The way I store them is I basically curl my extension, not in my hair. I curl them by hand. And what I do is I just slip it out of the curling iron and I put one of these little clips in, okay? So basically, this is how I store my extension. This is my extension long. Okay, and this is how I store it. It kind of looks like a little burrito. Okay, I personally put them in a shoebox. I curl them like this, and I basically set them all in there, and I store them away. From when I'm ready to use them, they're already curled just enough for me to put in. If you curl them with them in, it's a very heavy curl and it's not bouncy. So I strongly suggest if you're gonna curl them not in your hair. Have them set, have them get cold, and then store them in. Okay, so now I'm going to actually go through the process of showing you guys how to put them in properly. What I do is I basically section them. They do come numbered, so they come, you know, they already come sectioned off for the bottom, the middle, and the top of your hair. So what I do is I start, you know, sectioning them off, and what I do is I tease my root. It is so important for you guys to tease your root because of the fact of that's what holds them snug. If you're putting them in and they're snug, you know you did a good job putting in your extensions. I pretty much already have them numbered. So on the bottom, I do have my extensions dyed ombre, which is basically dark in the root and they go to light. Just because I have the top ones weaved and the bottom ombre. So if I ever want to go dark again, I could still use my bottom extensions because guess what? My hair is going to be dark on top and fades into blonde. So, and then my top ones I have weaved, so it kind of blends in with what I already have. So I'm going to kind of put these in real fast just to show you. I'll show you guys in detail what they look like how I tease them towards the middle of my hair. But I could kind of do this with my eyes closed now. I put them in like so much. Another trick too while I'm doing this is that if you put them in backwards, which means not like this, but like this, okay? You kind of have to turn your head sideways and put them in. This, you can put them up in a ponytail and you won't be able to see the clips because now you're doing what you would do normally. You're just doing it backwards. So you're clipping them backwards. I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys can inbox me if that didn't. It's so important that you tease the root, you guys, because that's what holds it in. As I get closer to the top, I'll start showing you guys how I see what I do. Well, let me go up higher and then I'll show you guys more. See, and they already come like sized for your head. A lot of people actually custom make them, make their own, which means they buy the tracks of hair. And they buy the clips. You can actually buy the clips and sew them in yourself. I like to buy them done already, but I know that there's a lot of girls that buy them already done. Or already, you know, ready to be made, and they just make them themselves. Sorry. I'm just trying to do this by not seeing what I'm doing. But I'll show you guys up here what I'm talking about. Sorry, I kind of look funny right now. So basically what I do is I grab the root of my hair, okay, and I tease it like this. So what it does is it kind of builds a little shelf, okay, for you to actually put in the extension. So for example, like this. See, this is my root and I kind of go over where I teased and I clip, okay? It's so important you guys do that because guess what? It doesn't come out and you can pull the hair as hard as you want, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to do this fairly fast. See, and the good thing about teasing is that it gives you that volume that you want at the same time also. So you're not like, you know, feel like your hair's flat, or it just gives you that extra bounce. What I do is I normally go about an inch in between each one. And I just try to blend it in as much as possible. I just got my hair done actually last night by Lorraine. She's off the hook. A lot of people ask me how much custom work cost. It just depends where you go. It can run you anywhere between, I would say it averages me anywhere about $200 to $300. But it's a good investment, you guys. Like, you would not be surprised. Like, there's been times where I just feel like, oh my God, like when I was 3 months post-op, I just felt like, oh my God, I'm losing all this hair. Like, I just didn't feel myself. Like, as a big girl, believe it or not, like, my hair carried me a lot. Everybody knew me for my hair and for my makeup. And, when you're thinning and you're going through that emotional stage, it's like, I just felt like my world was over. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna be this, skinny girl with no hair. But guess what? Now, even now that my hair has grown out and it's really bouncy and healthy, I'm gonna still wear extensions because it just makes your hair feel really bouncy. And okay, this is another trick that I'm going to give you guys. For you girls that have this the shorter bang, okay? And you guys, let's say you guys want to feel a little, a little a little sexier, a different look. I do have extensions that were cut pretty short. And what I do is I basically put them in my bang. So let's see if I can, sorry, I don't have a mirror, so it's not like I can show you guys detailed, but what I do is, let's see, I go to my bang, okay, and I tease my root of my bang. And what I do is I clip it close to my root. Sorry, I'm like, okay. So what it does is, see how it gives me the illusion that I have a longer bang, which I do not. I should be teasing this too, but just trying to do this fast for you guys. See? Now, for those of you girls that want like that tight curl look, just put them in and the curls would fall. For those of you that have seen me in my pictures and I have kind of that old Hollywood look, what I do is I curl them. Then what I do is I brush them out. So it gives you that, like, I mean, these aren't really curled, but see, and obviously look how I'm brushing and they're in pretty tight, okay? So this is me with my extensions. See? Instant va-va-voom. So this is it, guys. It's so easy. With these extensions, I do, if I want to have them up, I do put them up. I do wear ponytails with them. You know, I do what I suggest for something different. It's so good to use these and be versatile with them. I do have pieces that are all blonde. So let's say if I wanted to have, if I wanted a big chunky blonde look, important to have. If you want to do the ombre, my extensions are custom to where I can wear them when I'm solid dark. I can have the same extensions if I want to go blonde. They're so versatile. So this is why it's so important for you guys to invest into something good if you're gonna do extensions. That's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how easy it was to do this. See, I had this one curled, and see, now that I took it out, it's just so bouncy. This is the one that I actually had clipped. So one thing, these you can buy at Sally's, you can buy at Cosmoprof. I think they're like $1.99. These, they sell them by the bag for I think $1.99 for like, I think I bought 20 or 10 of them. So this is all I need to put them in. Remember, tease on the root and then clip it on top of the root. So it, the teasing serves like a little shelf to hold it in. But just to show you guys, look how it does not fall out. And just look at the difference, You can play with it. I usually wear it, like, say if I want to wear it half up, you could wear it any way you want. And a lot of people, half the time, they don't even know that I'm wearing extensions. So this is pretty much it, you guys. I hope this video, kind of showed you guys how easy it is to step out of your box and try a different look. So this is just Greta showing you what works for her during her weight loss surgery. Thanks, guys.